Right, hello everyone, and welcome back to James's Minecraft journal. My name is JamestheDouglas, and this is single-player Minecraft survival, where one builds and crafts and mines and all the stuff you generally do in survival single-player Minecraft. So yeah, today is actually quite an exciting episode for me because, as you can tell by the title, I get to reveal something which I have kept under wraps for quite a while. Not that anyone really cares because no one watches this. There was supposed to be a horse here. A horse here's like disappeared. I took it out and I'm sure I brought it back. I can't think where I would have... Well, I can think of places where I've left it, but other than that I don't really know. Let's just take this guy because this guy's pretty fast as well. So yeah, something will be revealed. It's not so much well, it is a project, I guess, but it's not really building so much as it is taking away. So yeah, first of all, our journey starts here, in front of the city, or the soon-to-be city. Probably not soon. This will take me like years to finish. I'll be like 30. I'll have stopped doing YouTube. I'll have a proper job, and I'll finally finish this. That's probably what will happen. So yeah, but optimistically, this city will be finished. But you might be wondering where I got all the stone from, because that is one heck of a lot of stone. Like, I'm not even being funny. These chests, see, look, there's still some stone here. Where the heck did all that stone come from? Well, I'm just going to reveal that to you right now. So, you might remember back in the early days of the series, which was only about, I guess, about 6 months ago, was when I started this. In the mountains we had a project going which was trying to replicate the Mines of Moria in Minecraft. Now obviously, I am not the best builder by any stretch of the imagination. I do not have the best imagination in Minecraft by any stretch of the imagination. You can tell by that how bad that tower is. So this is Minecraft as I would depict it in Minecraft. It's not exactly. I mean, you could probably find way better resemblance, but you could find way better Moria builds in other Minecraft worlds. But this is how I am building it in the current surroundings. So as you can see here, we've got the lake. We've got the doors, which I fixed, although for some reason they're open. I thought they were shut. There we go. Okay, but yeah, there is many sections to it, but in the early days we only worked on the front doors and the staircase down. Let's hope that horse doesn't run off. And as you can see, the stairs down go to nowhere. I don't want to go all the way down the stairs, but as you can see, it goes to nowhere. And that is true. However, in the books, in Lord of the Rings, or I guess in the films too, but hey, the books were the originals, so in the books there are two doors. There's a west door and an east door. The Fellowship go in the west door and come out the east. That there is the west door, even though it is it is facing west. Haha! I did get that far. There's a witch up there. Anyway, haha! I did think about that when I was building this. If we go around here, over the mountains, we will come to the east door. Now, what was on the east side of the Mines of Moria? You might remember. You might know if you have read the books, or if you have watched the films. But this is basically basically I started this project and I was like, it's going to take me forever, so I'm just going to like, I planned to reveal it at some point, although I didn't quite know when it would be. I didn't expect it to be this long because it took forever. Flipping heck, I couldn't hit that guy. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. There we go. But yeah, this is not going to be the door in its final form. It's not just going to be a cave exit, although I do like how there's like an actual pathway in that. But basically we go in here and we come to a cave. That's all fine and well. This is still the natural cave, but then we get to here. And this is the kind of the front hall kind of place, like the guard room. I'll show you that in a minute. But basically, the grand reveal. I actually did some of this in a former world, so you could just probably pause the video now and go watch my first world tour. There's about 7 episodes of that, and you'll see what I've done. But here we are. Oh wait, actually, it looks far better on 3 chunk render distance. Or maybe it doesn't, but hey. Look at all that. Actually, maybe it does look better on 8. Um, yeah, look at all that. Jeez, that took a while. So yeah, this is the... I was trying to replicate the Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Excuse me. Now, my original idea, back when I did it in my former world, was to replicate... If you don't know, the Bridge of Khazad-dûm is like a bridge in the in the east side of Moria, sorry, that like spans a chasm. So obviously this is a chasm that goes all the way down to bedrock. Although I do see I've missed a piece of stone down there, which is going to annoy me. So I better go and get that at some point. So yeah, the chasm spans, or the bridge that spans the chasm, and this is what we're trying to build here. Now, originally I was going to do it in the way that I thought about it when I first heard well, I didn't read the books. It was my mother read me the books first, and I imagined the bridge in a very specific way, and I was going to try to pick that, and I tried to do that in my first world, in my first Minecraft world, and I got this far. I got like the whole room dug out, and it all was fine in that. But then when I was planning to do it here, I realised that the way, like basically this roof, if I broke through this roof, especially over there, it would just go to the outside, so we don't have much space to work with, and that is why I've decided to do it this way, which is more like what it's like in the films. So on the far side of the bridge it's slightly lower, and on this side it's slightly higher, and what I'm planning to do is have the bridge go along here and then have like staircases going up on either side to come up to here and to go to this door, to the next hall, to go to the back door kind of thing. And yeah, this is how far we've got with the project. Now this isn't it finished, obviously. There's torches littering the ground. I do plan to put pillars about. I do plan to kind of add bits of detail here and there. I'm not sure how that's going to work at the minute. But as you can tell, it is a lot better. I think 4 chunks was actually better. As you can see, although you do see parts of the void there, which is a bit awkward. But if you look down, you can't, it's like just bottomless, which is really cool. Yeah, that's probably a glitch from the patch, so I'm sure it'll look better later on in the full release. Maybe we shall see. Fun fact, this was all dug out by hand. There was like literally no caves here. The closest cave the only caves I found were like way down there at bedrock level, and even then there was only like 1 or 2 of them. But as you can see, this was the highest, the first level that I dug to. Basically, if you imagine a room that is this high from this floor up here and that covers the whole room before it got any lower, all that area was dug out by a stone pickaxe. I'm not even kidding you. I honestly, to this day, don't know how I managed to do it. I think just generally, well, originally it was stone pickaxes, but then I moved on to iron, I think, after a while. Because the reason I didn't use iron was because I didn't have much iron, and stone was easy to get, and I just basically watched movies, even during, like, back during the time I had my illness, I had loads and loads of time when I was just watching lectures online, or I was in lectures live, and, like, the lecturer would be speaking, and I would just, like, dig away as they were talking. It was fine, because it was a mindless task, and I could listen and take in stuff and just dig. It was brilliant. This is from the latest. Yeah, this is all I've got. No, where is it? Yeah, here we go. So tons and tons of stone, which was obviously got with Silk Touch. Tons and tons and tons of cobblestone. As you can tell, we got tons of obsidian as well, which is excellent. Lots of dirt in there. Gravel. That's more stone. More stone. Even more stone. These are the goodies chests. So as you can see, we got a lot of coal, a lot of iron, some gold there, emeralds. Got nice cheeky wee stack of diamonds there, which is nice. Lots of redstone again. As you can tell, it kind of works its way down. So at the top there was only just coal, then there was bits of iron, and then there was, you know, flint chucked in there, and then lower down you get the gold and you get the lapis. Then you get further down, you get mixture of coal and redstone, until the end it's just basically redstone, and then with diamonds chucked in. So it's pretty funny how that works. I don't understand why I got so much cobble on me. Oh, actually I do. Anyway, I'll just leave that here since this is the dumping ground. So yeah, this is a key project that we will hopefully pick up at some point. But yeah, I just wanted to reveal that we will be working here, and the aim is to join this part up with the other door, so we can just walk through the mountains. And I kind of want to terraform the mountains as well, because at the minute, as you can see, they're like we could easily walk over the mountains there, but I really want to try and make it so that it's difficult to do that. Kind of like make it so the player has to go through the mountains. That's kind of like the easy way, but I'm really not sure how we're going to do that. It's going to turn night. That's really, really annoying. Very inconvenient, but we will make our journey back to Spawn Village, our main base. So yeah, that's the first thing. That's the secret project. Well, when I say secret, I mean like it's not that big, but hey, I just wanted to show that's what I've been doing. And like there was periods of time when I wasn't working on it, periods of time when I was. So like for example, I realised at one point I needed stone for my city, and I was like, right, I'm gonna work on it to get that stone, and then I was running out and I had to go back and do a bit more. So you know, it's one of these things. It was a big project and it's not finished yet, but I think the main part of it is done. I really need to work on that tower. It's going to bug me if I don't. But I got tired of doing the wall. See, that's a project I need to go back to at some point. So yeah, now we're going to, I think, just take a brief look around at the projects that we recently worked on. Now obviously I was ill for the last couple of episodes, and that's why they've been kind of sped up after commentary type of episodes. I thought it would be a good idea, but on reflection I'm not too sure. Maybe in future I would work better. I would be able to work them, but at the minute I wasn't too happy with how they came out. Let's try and get some sleep. So yeah, we're just going to head into the Nether to look at the gold farm, and then into the end to look at the Ender. So first we'll go into the Nether. But overall, I'm thoroughly happy that thoroughly delighted, I should say, that I managed to get these 3 projects done. I got the gold farm built. Oh, I got the Enderman farm built, the Ender, and we managed to get the witch farm built as well. Now the witch farm didn't actually have an episode. The reason for that was because 1, I was tired of editing, and I just wanted to get this episode out, and 2, there was a lot of parts in the video where I was cutting over to the internet to look at the video I was copying, which was from Zazuma. I'll link his channel in the description of the next time we go to the witch farm, but if I remember, probably not, but hey. However, I record the desktop. I don't record the game. I record the desktop. So every time I switched over, that's what was seen, and it would take. I've taken a lot of editing to get there. You know, to actually finish the video. So I decided, stuff it, I'm just going to delete the footage, and we will go there in I'll have an episode for it. I've noticed a problem with it, but I'll discuss that when we get to it. Right now, we're going to check out the gold farm. This, again, I think I said in the video, this is a very, very strange, because I need to, for starters, I should actually change my difficulty. Let's change my difficulty to easy. Now, I don't see that's cheating, it's just saving iron, because if I had it on hard, tons of zombies would spawn, and these guys would just get absolutely wrecked. So as you can see, the issue I had was the chest down there that you can see was actually a hopper. And for some reason, that was not transmitting redstone signals into this comparator that would turn off this power rail, which would then allow the cart to stop and unload its items. So I basically then reverted to copying the design exactly how I had copied it before, and it worked. So that's a lesson: copy things exactly as they are. We can't stay too long here because this cart does not have a turn off thing. We do have a lot of gas tiers, but I'm working to try and fill all these up to the max, and hopefully we will get there in the end. But yeah, like I said, this works only on easy, or it doesn't work only on easy, but it's best to work it with it on easy, and also on the 16. So at the minute, as you can see, there's none spawning. No zombie pigmen are spawning. Like, tell me if you can see a zombie pigman in that picture. Like, I do not see one. The iron golems aren't moving aggressively towards anything. What's this? Oh, there we go. So some zombie pigmen have now approached the field. Oh, and they're going crazy. And there's more spawning on the right there. Yep, there's more top left. Yeah, so as you can see, it's mucked up. The mob's not spawning glitch hasn't seemed to affect me. Hasn't affected me that much in this world, which is really, really good. And I thought it wouldn't affect me after I got my new laptop because I play with a higher render distance, but for some reason it does here. Now, I'm not actually too bothered by it simply because this is obviously an AFK farm, so I can just sit with 16 render distance, and that's fine. And I don't need to like move about or anything, but yeah, that it's just really strange. But yeah, overall it's a good farm. So far it's given me a stack of gold blocks, which is really good, which I have put to good use. And now we'll head over to the Ender, I guess. Now, I think I mentioned in the video that I'm really, really happy with how this has worked out. Simply because the Enders that I've had in previous worlds and on the server are very difficult to get to. That's partly my fault in not making them easily accessible. Like on the server, you've got to go down a level and then walk all the way there because there's no rail track out there. Because in the early days, that would really, really affect spawn rates if it would have really affected things if I'd put a rail track out there. Maybe not so much now, and I'm just too lazy to do it. But the thing is with this farm is it's very, very, very accessible, which is really good. Change game difficulty to hard. So yeah, basically I don't need to play with it on hard. It can be easy to hard, but it cannot be on peaceful, because if it's on peaceful, the Endermite will despawn and that'll make the farm unusable. As you can see, we've got packed ice on both sides, so if we want to run, we can sprint jump easily. That's actually faster than going in a minecart, but I'm just too lazy to do it. Also, it saves durability in my spacebar. Like I said, we've got the fences here to stop Endermen from spawning and teleporting here, which I think it works. I haven't seen two. I've seen like one ender pearl lying there, but other than that, it's fine. And look how many ender pearls we got already. Like so much. And yeah, this is very useful. It's very, very, very quick. I've been using it a lot, as you can tell. But it's really, really good, and I'm happy we've done it. If you can just see up, yeah, you can see the platform up there. It didn't take too long to build this at all compared to the old design, which I'm really, really happy about. And it seems to work really well. The problem on the server, the server's one was built to the old design, so it was at the bottom of the world, and the reason it was large was because I thought if two people needed to use it, one could use one on the right, one could use the left, kind of thing. Whereas with this, only one person needs to use it, so we can keep the Enderman in a small area. Now this does present problems in the sense that sometimes Endermen glitch through this block and end up on that side of the wall, so you can't reach them. But apart from that, it's really good. Like, as you can see, it might be hard to tell, but there are Endermen falling as I kill, so like the spawn cap is like reached and almost instantly it's replenished as soon as they die. So that is a very, very, very useful farm. One that I'm really happy that we've built. Look at me, jeez, look at me ender pearls I got out of that. I think I had some on me before I came, but hey, it's still nice to have quite a few. So yeah, this is that farm. Got some books here that I was trying to reset enchants with. Got ender chest, which is good. And yeah, and another amazing thing about this is, listen to this, right? Obviously I turn the sound down when I'm using it. As you can hear, there's a lot of noise because there's so many entities. Look what happens with the cart. No noise at all. The cart doesn't make noise because of the huge noise huge amount of sound coming from the Enderman. So really, really happy about that. But yeah, that's just a quick update as to where we're at. I will show the witch farm in a further episode, although I think this episode's gone on quite a bit. I did, of course, reveal my secret project, or not my secret project, but a project I was working on without actually making a video on it. This was the first video that detailed it, I'm pretty sure. That was one thing I was going to do actually, was go back and see because I've not worked on Moria in a video for a long, long time, and I was going to go and see what when the last episode was that we worked on it. But hey, that's okay. But yeah, I think I'm just going to end the episode here. I'm going to try and do more LP episodes in future. Man, that door's so glitchy. Yeah, very glitchy. I'm going to try and do more LP episodes. Of course, they're not watched that much. My UHC videos are probably the most popular of the ones that I make, apart from the UHC montages, but they're different because it's not my footage. But I do enjoy survival, and even if no one watches them, again, this is just to document my progress. It's quite simple, really. Anyway, I will catch you next time.